family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it?
My older brother.
I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men.
Oh, no,
You and I
dad.
will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, that we both had less gray in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
And you.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Delilah is quite a bit younger than I am.
As you get older, those years make less difference. A lesson often hard won.
I doubt he'll be receptive, Hal. My fierce boy has his own mind these days, may God bless his heart.
Temperament to match his fighting skill. Well done, your lordship.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'll do my best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Give it like...
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
In Order of Great Wars, they defeated the Darkspawn. Oh, he said they were a small order and no longer important. They defeated the Darkspawn.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Is there a reason I shouldn't join them? Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Yeah. Don't strain my abilities or anything. Yeah.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus? Are you trying to get rid of me? Are you trying to get rid of me, father?
We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Talk soon, my... Okay, first of all, why are there no subtitles? Is there really no subtitles in this fucking game? Right, there they are. Conversation. Thank you. I'll pause. You can issue order. Blah blah blah. Character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time about pause. Okay. There's a lot of shit. I want to talk to Duncan. Let me talk.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Wanted to ask you a question.
Very well. I doubt your father would mind a slight delay.
No, because I'm his favorite. Are they really Darkspawn in the south?
Indeed. We spotted a horde assembling in the Korkari Wilds not 3 weeks ago. Luckily, King Kaelan took us at our word and marshaled Ferelden's forces quickly. The first battles have already been fought. Your father and I must move quickly.
How many Darkspawn are there?
Thousands. Perhaps 10,000 or more in this horde.
Jesus.
Normally the Darkspawn stay in the deep roads. It bodes ill that so many risk the surface.
How much danger are my brother and dad in?
Well, I understand the first battles have gone easily.
Indeed. Are the Grey Wardens sure this is a blight, and not simply some large Darkspawn raid?
No archdemon has been sighted yet, my lord. But with my entire soul, I believe this is a blight.
I wish we shared your faith. I suppose we shall see for ourselves once we arrive at the King's camp.
I'm not sure I like this guy. I'm not sure I like him. Would you really recruit me into the Grey Wardens?
Of course. You are young, skilled, and obviously responsible, if your father is willing to turn his castle over to you. The Grey Wardens do not recruit simply anybody, and I intend no flattery when I say you show promise. The old treaties allow me to conscript you even against your father's wishes.
Oh, damn.
But I will not do so. Our order is too small to risk animosity with Ferelden's nobility.
And glad I am to hear it.
It's tempting, your lordship, but I'm content to see what other candidates your castle offers.
I can make my own choices. Did you really come all this way to see Sir Gilmore?
I have only found a couple of worthy candidates in my travels across Ferelden. Your father invited me here, suggesting this Sir Gilmore. If he is not suitable, I will head south and join up with the king.
I'm better than Gilmore. You know the king?
Not well. King Kaelan is an eager young man who has shown great wisdom in responding to the Darkspawn threat.
I've heard he's a bit enraptured with the Grey Warden legend, and that is why he caters to your order.
How? That is unworthy of you.
He only repeats what we've all heard. Whatever the king's reasons, I'll take his support. The priority is defeating the Darkspawn before they threaten all of Ferelden.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Until we speak again.
I really don't like. What's his?
Yes?
Guys, how long have you and my father been friends, huh?
We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
You knew King Merrick?
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kaelan isn't half that.
Okay, so you don't like the king. You don't think much of the king?
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion.
Okay, your daughter is interested in me?
The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
I got the impression Delilah didn't like me. I don't remember returning the interest. I got the impression Delilah didn't. You know, it sounds more serious than that.
Perhaps. Delilah is no longer of the age where I can direct her tastes. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
We'll see. Can I see her first?
I'm sure there will be much to discuss once I return.
I don't even know what she looks like. I trust the delay with your men is nothing serious.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
I'm not committing to shit until I see what she looks like. So, you told my father delay was your fault.
In a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
Yeah, I don't want to wish you well, so...
Another time, then.
Not sure I like you, father.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my cherished son.
I'm the favorite.
I love you. And I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlin name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear boy. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
I don't know what he picked up. Who fucking knows? Maybe he dropped something. Where do you think Fergus is?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Saying goodbye to Oriana and your nephew.
I'm an uncle! You're sending all of our forces south, a good idea.
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here. In case.
In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These Darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
Ooh. Alright, now you're scaring me. I'll do my best. I'll do my best, I swear.
I know you will. You are a Kuzland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
Alright.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
Good evening, my lord.
Yeah, that's right.
Good evening, my lord.
You know, this is a pretty nice castle.
Greetings, my lord. You are the Terran's son, are you not?
And who are you?
I am a member of Alhal's personal guard. The rest of the Arl's forces are expected tonight. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march.
So I'm told.
Ah, then I wish you luck.
This guy gives off
Good
weird
evening, my
vibes. He gives off weird
Good evening,
vibes.
my lord.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little paranoid.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you,
Mother!
so I didn't want to interrupt.
Our mom's not dead, Emily. Why are you looking for me? Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore. Good thing too, considering father's company. Well, hello.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you.
Okay.
I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once
I have
again,
a puppy!
and is threatening to leave.
The dog get into the water again. She was my nanny before she was a cook. Nan won't leave. She was my nanny before she was a cook. Nan won't leave.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Stupid doggy. I'm not gonna say that. Then I guess I should go get him.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself.
Sounds
At
like
any
Frog.
rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
I need to talk to my brother first. Where is my mother?
She was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lord, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
His name is Duncan, I bet.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
He intends to test you for recruitment.
Maker's breath. Are you certain? Can you imagine? Me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
I can hear my dog in the background and yelling.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Who said that?
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But, mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
You're a racist!
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put
Hey!
down.
Maybe you should be put down! She was my nanny, though. I can't say that. But he's not a mongrel.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh, dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
God damn, I was raised by you? To equip new items, you'll need to open them. Yeah, okay. What do I even have? I don't... To unequip an item. Oh my god! Help! I don't... Why are you so mean to them?
Why are you talking to me, young man? That wretched creature is likely eating my beautiful roast as we speak.
How did he get into... I can't help it if my hound is too smart for his own good.
That hound should be in the kennels, not wandering the castle.
Hey!
Just get the beast out. I can't make anything if I can't get into the larder.
We will serve you while the
I
Terran is
didn't
away.
mean to flash them all. It was an accident. The game told me to. I have no control over it.
I'll get on it.
Puppy. Oh my god, you are adorable. You are big. I will name you Froge.
Look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
His little tail! My boy! My boy! Are you trying to tell me something? Yeah, what's the matter?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Froggy! You want to get rid of the rats. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. I don't know how to... okay. Kill them all!
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Yeah, he's being a good boy. He's such a good boy. Those were very large rots.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
See you later, bro. My buddy, there it is. Pet him. Oh my god! I love him. The hell is this? Elf fruit? Chewing elf fruit restores a small amount of health, and those with skill can use elf fruit to make up. My buddy, you're a good froggy. Slightly dirty pair of silk pantaloons. Froggy, no! You don't expect me to wear the... They're dirty! They have to be laundered first. Ew, these pantaloons covered with soil were probably buried for years. before Froggy dug them up. On closer inspection, it appears they were once either gold or silver in color. Oh god, alright, I thought I could put them on. Dude, I'm wearing it. That's crazy. That is wild. That's crazy. If you lose him, I riot. If I lose him, I'm quitting the game and I'm never playing again. Alright, well, man, there's a bunch of rats in here.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
That is not what he did. He was defending your larder from rats.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
They are. My faithful warhound made sure it's safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
You're so mean to him!
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
Mm-hmm, yep. You love him.
Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
You love him.
Thank you again for your help. Now, if you'll just hold on a moment. Yes?
Do you know,
Adney, get moving with those casts. And Kath, do you think you can serve that to the turn with dirt from the floor all over it?
Miserable old bat.
Old bat, am I? We've got to work double time on supper, sweep out the hearths, and no complaining.
have you considered whipping them? No, busy day.
Just keeping order. That's why your father keeps me on. The good maker knows I needn't take care of you anymore. Thank you for coming to your old nanny's rescue. That blasted hound is more trouble than he's worth. He is.
Be nice to him.
And don't start with me. You've gotten all you're getting today. But what about you, my lord? Been keeping safe and well behaved, I hope?
When it's convenient. When it's convenient.
To be truly good is doing right by others, even when it doesn't suit you.
I was
Do you
joking,
remember that
man.
bedtime tale I used to tell you? The dog that bit?
Not too well now.
Bless me. I used to tell you that one every night, I did. I thought it was your favourite. Before our fathers' fathers came down from the mountains, a warhound was born to the elder bitch of a tribal chief. They named him Hahaku and gave him everything. He grew up a fine, strong pup, destined to be the partner of the chief's eldest son. The young hound became arrogant, taking food from his kin and warning them, in the way of dogs, that the chief's family would punish them if they tried to attack him. Years passed, and the time for the chief's son to take a warhound came closer. Hahaku's pride swelled, and many of the people of the tribe came to the chief, quietly whispering of this dog's bullying. With each complaint, the chief saw only Hahaku's strength and pride, and sent his people away. But as his son grew, the chief watched more closely. The day might come when his boy's life would depend on this dog. If the humblest of his people would not trust Hahaku, how could he?
Hahaku's own misdeeds bit him.
When the day came, Hahaku sat proudly waiting to be called, but the old chief chose Hahaku's brother as his son's hound.
Oh shit.
Hahaku was shamed, but felt no remorse. So great was his rage that he darted across the fire pit and bit the chief's hand.
Should have waited until the chief was alone. That was a mistake.
The chief and his son struck at Hahaku, cursing him. The hound ran into the village, seeking shelter in the tents and kennels. The other dogs snapped at him, and the tribe's people threw stones at him. Before the chief could reach him, the tribe had torn Hahaku apart. Now, what should you carry from this tale?
Don't abuse your power. How you treat the least is remembered by the greatest. Respect all equally.
Very true. Hahaku thought himself above the others and expected his position to protect him. But you're far too old now for an old woman to be reminding you to watch how you behave,
You aren't comparing my puppy to Hahaku, are you? And thank you for the story.
It's a story worth repeating. That's all. Be off with you then. Tell your brother farewell before he rides off to war.
Okay, you're not as bad as I thought you were. And Emily, we do not whip servants. Okay? We do not whip the servants.
Good evening, my lord.
Yeah, fancy dining room. Very fancy dining room. Don't think there's anything worth shit in here though.
Good evening, my lord.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Sally? They could do with some dose supply, I don't know. They're kids.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Certainly. I'm quite familiar.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
He just called them stupid. Very well.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
When was our line founded?
Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
Yeah, I remember something about an age in there.
Every day I pray to the Maker that my lessons will stick, and every day he tasks me anew. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
We predate the founding of the kingdom, yes.
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
Well, now he's calling me stupid. I'm doing the best I can.
It seems you've already plumbed the depths of your potential then. A pity. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
And Callahan let us keep the tag.
Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
We oppose the king.
The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Calenhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won.
It's all about our relationship with Arlhow.
The history between the Couslands and the Hows reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tourneur's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
But my father and Arlhow are old friends. As was our right, the Hows are our vassals.
True, But if you expect to rule simply on writ, you'll find yourself ousted by a coalition of angry Arls. The Hows eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Time to end the lesson.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good.
Look what you children did. You pissed him off. Now he's calling everybody stupid.
Mother says the Darkspawn will all be killed and I won't see one. Is that true?
Yeah. No.
Are you marching off to war too? I wish I was old enough to fight.
Good evening, my lord.
My puppy is bigger than those children. That is crazy.
Now's better than later.
A whole lot of not in. Hey, bro.
Oh, my lord, we were just,
What? Ignoring your duties?
Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key to it?
The Terran, and perhaps the Tanner? Honestly don't know, my lord.
Then perhaps you'd better get back to work.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Uh-huh. Yeah. This is what I thought. Fucking shirking. Why did they stab him in the wee-wee? What was the point in that? That is cruel. Yeah, you do your damn jobs. You do your damn jobs.
All right.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go... Well, actually, let me go over here real quick.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening, my lord. What's going on?
Evening, my lord.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I would appreciate that.
Please, child. Call me Malone. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Maker, watch over us.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Maker, forgive us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Thank you. Or actually, can you answer if
I cannot. Many await my attendance before they march into the unknown. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I'll get on it.
An account of the life of the prophet Andraste. Right. I guess I'm gonna go see my nephew and my brother. See castle entrance, I assume. Okay.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening, my lord. Wait, have I been in here?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Now's better than later.
Yeah.
We will serve you while the Terran is away.
We will serve you well while the Terran is gone.
I trust you. I'm not gonna treat my servants like shit. I will get them to love me, and then I fear no rebellion.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son.
Mama!
I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Be nice to Frog, damn it. Nan's head exploded and my hound ate the kitchen staff. Guess there were giant rats in the larder.
Ah, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling?
Well, I'm gonna be
remember
honest.
Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, good to see you again, my lady. Weren't you drunk? Of course.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Madam!
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron? I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
You're being modest. You fought very well.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona.
Oh, you're cute.
Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
Perhaps we should speak alone sometime.
As it pleases you, my lord.
A wink, wink.
Perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Wink, wink, madam.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden here? Do you know where Fergus might be? I have a bad feeling about all this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me, but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty, and we have ours.
I am gonna flirt, you damn right. I am I'm not royalty, but I am a noble. I am nobility. I will do what I want. Oh yeah, my cheeks look fucking weird from this angle. What the fuck? They punched my cheekbone.
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Father wouldn't allow it.
Nor I. And I do realize you didn't answer my question. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
Why can't I go with them?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off. But we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
What if they fall without me? I could make a difference.
You are here. Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
You know where I already asked that. Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
I don't think you should go.
Don't worry, my dear. It won't be long.
I'm not gonna have any family here. Mom's gonna go. My brother and dad are gonna go to war.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Love you too, mama. Alright, anyways. Where did they say they? They said they went to this. Cats. Where is the fucking study at? I want to go flirt with that girl more. I know you meant the spam bot. I stopped inside because of the damn cats. got here? Well, this is a library, but can it count as a study? Oh yeah, here you are. Where is she?
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent.
See? Yeah, that's right, Froggy.
Greetings once again, my lord.
She likes Froggy. It's perfect. She likes Froggy. She keeps flirting with me. She has a crush on me. You are very pretty. If I might say
my lord
so.
is very kind. Thank you.
Wink, wink. I haven't seen many elven ladies in waiting.
Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, your mother has no ladies in waiting herself. Is that usual for a noble woman of her rank?
She doesn't care to be fussed over. If she found a maid like you, I might encourage her.
You are very kind, my lord. I'm nobody special. You make me blush.
I'm not allowed to go to war, Emily. They have specifically said that time and time again. I am not allowed to go to war. I might as well enjoy my time in the castle. How did you come to know Lady Landra?
My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter.
Oh, I'll give you a daughter. Wait, you have a daughter?
Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her.
Thick! Tell me about her.
Her name is Amathine.
Oh, that's a
Her
cute
father
name.
died of a wasting sickness
Oh,
2
now
years ago.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Thank you. He is with the Maker now.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I have risen very high for my people. I would not tempt fate by wishing more.
You're gonna have to tell Kenny to get in the stream because I don't think he even knows I'm streaming. Listen, to be fair, her husband's dead, okay? So, it's been 2 years. Maybe she's tired of having her drought, you know? She's tired of the dry spell. She's waiting for the rain to come, you know? Anyways, it sounds like Lady Landra has been good to use that already.
Lady Landra is good to her elven servants. That is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours. It speaks well of your father to show such compassion.
Not by fucking Nan. Nan's an ass to you. Anyway, tell me more about yourself.
I am an open book, my lord. What would you like to know?
I'll open you up. I'm done, I'm sorry.
Lady Landra's manor is not half so large as your castle, so my family lives in the alienage.
Alienage? You enjoy living there?
There, we do not stand out quite so much. In an alienage, my daughter learns what it means to be elven. As much as possible, so much of our history has been lost.
What do you think of humans?
That is an awkward question. What do you mean?
Like, do you resent humans for what they've done to your people?
Well, that is not an easy question. I think that conversation would take far more time than we have now.
Is there anyone special back home?
No longer. I have little time for such things.
Must get very lonely.
Sometimes, but I take comfort in time with my daughter.
I'd like to ask you something
course.
else. I think we should get to
Are
know
we
each other
doing
better.
just that? What else did you have in
Oh,
mind?
you know what I had in mind. You know what I had in mind. Something more intimate.
I see. I think I might like that.
Score!
I'll come to your door once everyone is asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Would that be agreeable, my lord?
I'll give you another daughter. Oh yeah, I'll give you another daughter. It's gonna be very agreeable.
Until tonight, then.
It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
I don't want to talk about books. It's my grandfather's, but I can hear I've been reading my grandfather. It was my grandfather's, so I can hear.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
The Dragons of Tivinter.
Good choice. Timaeus' theory on the nature of dragons and how they connect to Darkspawn is quite intriguing.
She's not a spy. She just wants a good time. She's waiting for the rain. She's waiting for the rain to come again, Emily. So you're gonna be riding with my father tomorrow?
Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does.
Why does this
I'll
dude
ride
get to
as
go?
his second. A glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such. It's quite an honor.
Will you actually fight?
I hope so. I admit to trepidation about facing Darkspawn, but I can't imagine an opponent more worthy of defeat.
So you consider it an honor to do menial tasks?
Unlike you, I am no child of a great house. If I can rise within the ranks of your father's service, it is more than I could normally hope for. I'm a bit surprised that you're not riding alongside your brother. Is that disappointing?
I don't know if this dude's trying to get a rise out of me or not. I don't know if he's trying to get a rise out of me or not. I'm gonna smack you upside the damn head, you fucking redhead. I have important duties here at the castle. Or are you implying something?
Implying? Not at all. I'm simply curious. If you're interested, I shall record what I can during the battle. My writing skills may be lacking, but I hope to convey a true sense of the warrior's experience. Writing such an important work is one of my ambitions.
Do you know anything about the Grey Wardens?
No more than anyone else. Is it true there is one here in the castle? Have you met him?
No, I'm like blondish brown. He's red, I'm blonde. The lighting looks like I am, but I'm blondish brown. It's true I met him.
I'd join the Grey Wardens in a heartbeat. Can you imagine destroying the Darkspawn forever? Becoming a hero? But I'd never gain a Grey Warden's notice. I'll have to be happy under your father's command.
Let's talk about me. I like that topic.
I don't actually know you that well, my lord. I know of you, but that is not the same thing.
What have you heard about me exactly? I'm not flirting with
Everyone
him.
says you're more likely to
I am a
succeed
whammon
the Tarn than your
kinda
brother
guy.
is. That the Kuzland line has never been stronger. I don't know about here, but outside your castle, people discuss your family a great deal. Some say your father should have been king instead of Kalen.
Oh shit.
But it is just talk, I think, born of affection for your father.
I would not say that in front of the king. I would not say that in front of the king.
Of course, my lord. I am sure you have much to do yet.
Do not say that in front of the damn king. That's not a good idea. Anyways. Hello, mother. Don't come to my room tonight, mother. I have a very important task to attend to.
Good evening, my lord.
Also, I thought you meant you were gonna guide me in the game, and I said no. I was gonna say no. Let me do it on my own. But if you're just gonna help me import the save, yeah, that's fine.
Now's better than later.
Is this my room? Oh damn, that is a fucking comfortable looking ass bed. Oh, we gonna have fun on that tonight, you know.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
No Darkspawn could harm Fergus.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
I'm trying to make your son
now,
feel
love,
better.
No need to be grim.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him. I wish I could go with you. You'll be missed. You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those Darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
No, I look like the dad. That has the same eye color and everything. I also have the mom also has light eyes. If I had brown hair, like dark brown hair, I'd blend in just fine. Did you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Orin. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He says he's recruiting. He's gonna test Sir Gilmore.
Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
Oh, thank you, brother. Do you really think the war will be over quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Jarl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best
I
me.
refuse
To make us sustain
to doubt
and
him.
preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
Yes.
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Of course I will.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Kinda wish I could get rid of the facial hair now. Oh well.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Uncle?
Yes, that's true.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Orin. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
Yeah!
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Uncle? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. All Darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
You bet.
Fergus, there are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind your mother, Orin.
I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
The boy's gotta learn to fight.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
I don't mind. I have someone waiting for me. Have fun on the long march in the cold.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see you in the morning, bright and early.
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow.
That was Grey Warden.
Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
And if he did?
If he did, then I would have to consider it. If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man, and a hero.
Yeah.
I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a fine lad. That much is clear.
You're right.